Well, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Hello to all the ships at sea. Welcome to week 2, day 2, aka day 7. Let's take a nice big deep breath. Give me a big stretch. Let's pay attention to your body, move it a little bit. Oh, and let's just tap. Side of the hand, nice big deep breath. Tap on the chin, nice big deep breath. Eyebrow. Ooh, under the eye. Under the arm. Liver spot. Oh, chin. Collarbone. Gamut spot in the back of the hand. Index finger. For those of you unfamiliar with finger points, it's nail bed height, side of the finger. Middle finger. I like to use the ring finger, even though it's not on a lot of the old tapping charts. Pinky. Thumb. Chin. Eyebrow. Tippy top of the head. Collarbone. Side of the hand. Collarbone. Ooh, under the nose. Chin. Under the arm. Side of the hand. Chin. Eyebrow. Under the eye. Side of the eye. Under the arm. Side of the hand. Chin, nice big deep breath. Collarbone, one more nice big deep breath. Big stretch, move. Whenever I would tap with my buddy Alan Davidson, when we were done, he would always give me a big, which I always appreciate. Oh, feel free to have a little water. If some thoughts came bubble into mind, feel free to jot them down. An issue you want to tap on later, a to-do, an inspiration. Tapping without words, just because of the nature of what we're doing over the course of this particular month, we're only spending 3 minutes doing this. Regularly, when I'm tapping on my own at the beginning of the day, I will do that exact exercise for 10 minutes and just let it go and let it go and let it go. And it's shocking, the deeper we go into that, the further it goes. So today we're going to do a little off the beaten path. We're going to do one thing from the bonus section and another thing from the bonus section that I added this morning. So you do not have it in your documentation. Well, it's on the website now, but I just added it. It's only on the worksheet. It's not in the workbook because I haven't had a chance to do a write-up about it. But when we get to it, we'll talk about it. So what we're going to do is we're going to move down to the stuff for the physical body. So just take a nice big deep breath. Oh, just scan the system top to bottom. And just repeat after me. My system is a healing machine. I give my system permission to do what it needs to do today to keep me healthy. I give my system permission to tap into all of my internal wisdom to increase my health and my well-being. I choose to be gentle with my body today. I choose to be loving to my system today. I choose to appreciate my system. I give my system permission to release anything known, unknown, hidden that is preventing me from being healthy today. I give my system permission to ask for what it needs today. And if you need to stop tapping to make a note for what the system's asked for, go right ahead. My system is made for health. My system is made for well-being. My system is a multi-trillion cell community working in harmony. I want all parts of my system to be working together today. There are moments I'm going to recognize healing today and just smile. There's going to be healing happening in the background today that I will not notice, and I appreciate the fact that that is happening. My system is a healing machine. Thank you. My system is a healing machine. Thank you. My system is a healing machine. Thank you. Nice big deep breath. Again, if there's an idea, a thought, an action, something you need to capture, take a moment, write it down. If you want to share anything with the rest of us, interesting things that came percolating to your head, or a particular phrase we tapped on this morning that had a particular resonance with you, I'd love to hear those things. Oh, tasty water. Excellent. Now what we're going to do is we're going to do bonus number 1, intention for the day. Get on the mat. Absolutely do that. I will be gentle with my body, please. Awesome. So we're going to spend a little time just, tapping for intentions today. So what's your intention for today? That could be professional, personal. It could be for tomorrow for some of you who are on the other side of the world, who are coming near the end of the day. Thanks for sharing your insights on your body. Ooh, create a skip like this for my mind. I like that a lot. That's a really great idea. Awesome. So jot down, what's your intention for the day? Why do you have that intention? What are some of the things that you're worried about that's going to get in the way of that? What are you going to do to make it happen? Make some notes. Feel free to add some of your intentions to the chat box so I can add it to our group tapping as we're tapping along and just bring specific voice to that. Pause and stretch, some business plans, have fun with my tasks. That's a great intention. Ooh, worried about not being worthy to have our problems resolved. Relax and get things done. Set up workspace. I love setting up a workspace. Be deliberate in my action, open to change, start taking small steps to become physically strong again. Oh, this is magical. We had a great day ahead of us. Worried about my anxiety returning, learning, be creative. Awesome. Feel free to keep typing stuff in as we're tapping along. I'll get back to it. Tippy top of the head and just move from point to point. It is good for me to have intentions. Because when I have intentions, I have a direction to head. But intentions are not a plan. They're not a command. They're not a must do. But they're the direction I would like to head. Because by heading in this direction, I'm going to work towards a more authentic life. My intentions will become my motivation. And my North Star for today. My intention is to do thoughtful, deliberate things for my business today. To create thoughtful, deliberate plans. To take things one at a time. And I give myself permission not to be worried about the problems at hand. To be focused, but relaxed and in flow. Taking small steps to make it better. To make it physically better. To make it emotionally better. To make it intellectually better. To make it spiritually better. And I'm worried that old habits and old fears are going to creep their way back in today. And it's possible that that will happen. And if those emotions show up, I will listen to them long enough to acknowledge them, knowing they have my best intention in mind. And then I'll release the worry and anxiety and let it go. Returning to be the natural learner that I am. Returning to my natural state of calm. My natural state of creativity. Connecting with the abundance of all. Being present to all. It's good that I have intention. But this is not a new measurement that I have to live up to today. It can guide me. With my primary intention being gentle with myself. Taking each moment at a time. And when I am off track, I will come back to my notes on my intention today. I will remind myself of this intention. And I will stay present to it again. Nice big deep breath. As we were tapping through that, I'm sure your system, your internal guidance, your intuition had some wisdom to share with you as you step into today. Capture that wisdom, write it down, don't lose it. Could be the bumper sticker you sell to make your millions at some point. Drop some of those things that you heard in the chat box. I'd love to hear what you learned as you spent a little time. I've never been so comfortable yawning around people. Yes, this is a yawning safe space. Natural state of calm and creativity. Yes. Authentic life. I'm supported, trust and flow. Awesome. As you're listening to this stuff, as you're grabbing these notes, as you go back and re-listen, like one of the things I talk about with my clients all the time around marketing language is this idea of having a Lego bowl full of marketing language, of ideas and pain points and stories, so that when I'm sitting down to write something, I have all of these ideas. Well, these pieces of wisdom, these thoughts, these intentions, this is a giant Lego bowl for tapping prompts. To be in a circumstance where you have all of this stuff. One of the things that I'm working on is a deck of cards that has a whole bunch of prompts like this, so that it gives us a way of just like randomly selecting the stuff. Just create a little grab bag of your own little tapping phrases. These things that resonate, come back to them again and again. So for the brand new stuff, and this is brand new because I was having a conversation with a client yesterday and I went, ooh, we need to tap on this more. And this is what my morning process looks like. I'm taking those experiences from my life. I jot them down on my little notebook here going, hey, that would be a really fun thing for me to start my day. So we're going to do that. And before we do that, I see a question or two over there. You said something about your intention not becoming a measurement. Do you remember what you said that statement was? I don't remember the exact statement, but I remember the intention. One of the things that we oftentimes do is when we set a goal for ourselves, it then becomes something we're measuring our success against. Goals and intentions for me are directions to help me shape how I'm spending my time and attention. But I am not successful or failing if I met that intention fully today. But by having that intention, what it helps me to do is it helps me to have a direction to stay on track. So if my intention is to be gentle with myself, I'm going to be more gentle with myself today than if I didn't set that as an intention. Am I going to be gentle with myself all day? Probably not. I'm going to get bent out of shape and turn into a grumpopotamus at some point because of some choice that I make along the way or some task that I miss. But by bringing that to the front of my mind, it's the thing I'm reminded of. Oftentimes, what I do at the top of my to-do list when I have an intention like that is I just across the top write, be gentle with self, and highlight in yellow. So every time I look down at my to-do list, my intention for the day is just getting a little neon yellow blinking at me going, okay, great, we can do that. So last thing I want to tap on is being open to opportunity. And this kind of goes hand in hand with this idea of goals and intentions. And the reason why I think this is valuable is oftentimes we can get really fixed on a specific goal and miss other really cool things that aren't that exact goal. And so for me, I love being open to opportunities and solutions that are unexpected, because sometimes they're easier, better solutions for me than the ones that I think are going to solve the problem. But by thinking about my solution, it gets me heading in the right direction. So just tap along with me from point to point. I recognize that there are opportunities and solutions all around me. I give myself permission to have my eyes open to opportunities and solutions today. I give myself permission to have my intuition open to opportunities and solutions today. I am open to opportunities and solution to help me to solve my problems. I am open to opportunities and solutions to help me to achieve my goals. I don't have to do it exactly my way today. I don't have to follow the plan exactly today. I'm open to opportunities and solutions showing up in such wacky ways I can't miss them. I am open to opportunities and solutions that other people execute, so I don't have to solve the problem. I'm open to opportunities and solutions that are going to help me to co-create outcomes that are useful for me today. I have a plan for today, and I'm open to new and different opportunities and solutions. I give myself permission to be delighted by opportunities and solutions today. I give myself permission to be surprised by opportunities and solutions today. Nice big deep breath and stretch and move. And again, as we did that, if there was anything internally that you need to be listening to, jot that down. As we tap through that, things that bubbled through your head, things that you found surprising, questions you have about that, it was something that was brand new. So at the text that I just showed you, I've updated the worksheet. I have not updated the workbook yet because all I did was I just wrote the script and did it there. So if you go to the website where the downloads are, up at the top, you will see that it'll say workbook was updated on the 14th. Worksheet was open today, and I'll get the workbook updated with some instructions and more detail and all of that sort of stuff. As this grows and evolves, what I will do at the end of the program is I will go back and I'm going to re-record the training for all of it. So you have the training is comprehensive in one place with all of those things. Let's see here. What else? You don't have to be the only solution. I have to hear that a lot. I'm such an independent person. That's why I tap on that. Ooh, yeah, opportunities in art delivery class. I like that idea a lot. Super sweet. Um, Great. Very cool. I love the fact that with each passing day, we have more and more people showing up, not less and less. You'd expect with an early morning thing, we would get smaller and smaller, but our group is growing. We actually had a bunch more people sign up in the last 24 hours. If you know someone in your life who you think should be joining us, pass it along, have them join us. For those of you who are in my art of delivery class, I will see you tonight at 7:30 Eastern time. If not, I'll see you all tomorrow morning at 5:30. It just makes my day to see your shiny faces here every single morning. It makes it super easy. You're holding me accountable. I hope that that is something for you as well. Is there a benefit to tapping on a point closest to the physical pain? I don't know the answer to that particular question. I do know an acupuncturist who I will reach out to and ask that question of today. Doesn't look like there are any other questions. Perfect. Have an awesome, beautiful Tuesday. If you have a couple hours left or if you have a full day left, I'll see you the same time tomorrow morning. Have an awesome, awesome day. Thanks a lot, team.